They're seeing things, they're thinking about you, they're missing you. They wake up thinking about you, wondering if you're thinking about them. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, my name is Kim. This is Core Union. I had a dream last night that I was coaching somebody. I have no idea who it was, but they were manifesting their mirror soul, their true love specific person, whatever you want to label the connection. And I gave the person an analogy that I think I may have mentioned in a video before, but no matter what, it's coming out today. And the other things that are just bubbling up that I'm inspired to mention are true detachment, free will, and unconditional love. And the fact that you and your person, and we're talking about true love, we're talking about deep soul connections, already chose each other. You were already made to love each other. All right. So that's what I'm inspired to talk about. Happy Sunday. This will be short and sweet. I need to keep my energy levels down a little bit because I've been trying to preserve myself and get rest just, to support my immune system and to feel healthy and revitalized, fully restored. So anyway, before I get further into this, if you do love my content, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps my channel grow. I appreciate you for that. If you want me to be your coach to help you manifest anything related to your specific person, email a short description to kim@coreunion.com. Go to my website, coreunion. I'm not going to edit this. Go to my website, coreunion.com, book whatever you want to book. My scheduling assistant, Olga, will get back to you after you've after you've emailed from your email address. If you don't email to kim@coreunion.com, so Olga sees the description, then she won't know how to get in touch with you. And also, please email directly from your email, not from the website, because those messages will most likely not get answered. Do you remember those old school viewfinders that I'll put up a little picture of them, but you hold this little plastic thing in your hands and it has this little disc that you place inside, and then you push down on a lever, and every time you do, the disc will move, and then you'll see whatever the little film is on this little disc, right? So what I was walking the person through in my dream that I woke up from was explaining to them that the disc represents different realities. Whatever you are consistently focusing on, it's like you're selecting. But even if you are experiencing the opposite of what you want, which is a good thing because it's showing you exactly what you need to let go of and detach from. And then we're going to get into what true detachment is. When you are not seeing what you want to see, just reselect. If you have pain or emotions that come up because what you're seeing is the opposite of what you want, detach the story from your person so you can keep your person in a place of power and unconditional love and fulfillment and ease and happiness. Like, you want to be committed to the version of your person who's fully committed to you. So in the same way with the viewfinder, you can just keep selecting. If you're seeing what you don't want, you can simply reselect. And then what you are consistently aware of, intentionally consistently aware of, you have to see it. That's just the way reality works. Reality is always going to be showing you what you're consistently aware of. That's why you want to completely detach from the old story. You're not detaching from the love, from the life together with your person. I don't care what they said. If they said, I don't love you anymore, I don't want to be with you, that is the little part of you that's insecure or fearful of commitment or love, or maybe you're not insecure about commitment or love, although I do think that almost everybody is, honestly. that little part of you, the little thing that rises up inside of you in the same exact moment when it's rising up inside of you, it's rising up in your specific person. So you're feeling insecure over here, your person's feeling insecure over there. And if it's just a story that you believe they're insecure, then you need to start seeing them as secure. So you need to be consistent in that. Okay. I had a client success story that I had shared, I don't know how many months back, where it was 3 years of separation, thousands of miles between them. I like to bring this one up a lot because it just shows how when you are truly faithful and committed, no matter what the stories are, because her circumstances, she had practically all of them. There was thousands of miles. I believe there was an age difference. There was a cultural difference, betrayal, all of it. She overcame it. I had another client that said when we were talking about it, and they said, why would she even want to be with her specific person when he betrayed her like that? Well, because in her core, she deeply has a knowing that they belong together. And so she was willing to overcome the fear, the story that she had before she met him around men being unfaithful, love being unsafe, people being inconsistent, whatever her story was, because she was seeing life through the viewfinder. She had selected unintentionally that version of reality where a man would betray her, that love is unsafe, that she was going to get hurt, whatever the case was. So unfortunately, that was the reality that at that time in her life, when that was her self-concept, her reality had to reflect that. But now they're planning an entire life together. By now they're married. They were getting engaged somewhere back in July, I believe, and scheduled to be married. I believe the marriage was August or September. Now we're in October. I've also had more than one success story where I've shared that when my client described that their specific person will say something like, I want to be with you, but there's something inside of me that's stopping me. There's something, this little part of me that is insecure, that doesn't feel safe. When you're insecure and you don't feel safe, your mirror soul is going to feel it in the exact same moment. What's beautiful about that is that, and that's because you're aligned with, that's what you're aligned with. So then reselect, be secure, be consistent, choose love, choose unconditional love, which means that that's how you would be seeing yourself. And that is also how you would be seeing your person. Because as we all know, sometimes when somebody is just like, they're in resistance, they don't want to do the inner work with their person. So then they feel wonderful about themselves. They level up, they see, they focus on self-love and self-concept only, but they kept their specific person in the old story. They didn't reselect and change and allow themselves to forgive, to let go of the old story, to see them differently, and then consistently continue to see them differently. When it is true love and you know it in your core, you need to trust it and believe in it and just have faith in it. So true detachment, I hope the analogy helped. True detachment is truly letting go of the old story, overcoming the old story. No matter how many times, if you keep hearing the same thing over and over again, what they said to you when they left, when they broke up with you, if you keep saying that, hearing that in your mind and seeing it you need to let go. You need to, because if you don't, you're going to keep resisting that. You're going to have a hard time overcoming and even staying faithful to the new story, because that you're refusing to let go of the past, to see that the past just happened because it was showing me who I believed I was and who I believed we were, or who I believed they were. But having true love will motivate you to stay faithful and consistent. So then free will these are just the things that came up in my heart to talk about today. Free will is, it's a topic that a lot of people, I believe, they might get wrong, and it's okay. It doesn't matter, because you're always going to be manifesting anyway, because everybody is manifesting, whether they like it or not. It's just the way it is, because life is just always reflecting you're always consistently shifting in and out of timelines, putting yourself on different trajectories. It's constant. It's every moment. The free will is just the free will to choose to trust and know who you truly are and know what reality is, and to trust what's in your heart and soul. The desire itself is the promise of the wish fulfilled. What you desire desires you. You wouldn't be choosing the version of your specific person who isn't using their free will to want to be with you. You want to be in alignment with the version of your person who is powerful, strong, consistent, committed, loving, devoted, as examples. So then you have to be those things with yourself, for yourself, and with your person in your imagination and whatever inner work you choose to do. Because after you've exercised your power to choose, which is what free will is, from there, you will be inspired to say and do things. And whatever you're inspired to do is coming from either love or fear, if you want to break it down and be super simple about it. So you're not actually free. You are being inspired by either love or fear. You make a choice, you make a decision, you choose to trust in it, you do whatever in the work feels good, you're consistent about it, you're consistently staying aware of attaching yourself to the life together with you and your mirror soul, who you guys were already created to love each other. Okay, so you're not like manipulating anybody because they're already meant to be with you. You're just allowing yourself to trust and have faith in that and seeing you and them in unconditional love in a powerful way. Then free will ends. And whatever you're living your life and whatever you desire to do, you're in flow. You do things that you want to do, you're in flow. You are automatically, you're either going to be guided in the trajectory of love or fear. And so, and though you're not using your free will, you won't even realize when you're doing things that somehow whatever you're doing is in alignment with whatever you want or don't want. The beautiful thing is the same way that if you throw yourself on a trajectory by constantly worrying consistently and doubting constantly without shifting and changing yourself, if you're on a different trajectory, you can always stop and change. You don't have to start over. That's not how this works. You can always make a decision. Just like with the client that I was mentioning, it was 3 years, but she wasn't consciously, 3 years she had the desire, but it wasn't 3 years. If she was going through a lot of ups and downs and wavering and struggling over that 3 years, she was wavering. She was double-minded. She was probably hot and cold. And so then she was probably in alignment with the version of her person who was with someone else thousands and thousands of miles away, who would probably constantly think about her, but then be in doubt, and then think about her, and then be in doubt, and then think about her, and then be in doubt. And then when she finally actually got committed, and then we started working together, it happened rapidly. It's not that she was, if you've been in separation for a very long time with your person, let go of the idea of time, because time itself causes the fearing time, which is an illusion. It's just a construct of our human conditioning, because we have to see things happening in a linear way. We wouldn't be able to handle that everything past, present, and future is all happening in the now moment. Okay, so far, does that make sense? So true detachment. So you're selecting and consistently selecting, remaining committed to what's in your heart and soul, staying faithful to that. So you're consistent with that and you're committed to that. Understanding that you use your free will to choose and stay in alignment with the version of yourself and your specific person, mirror soul, who trust each other, who love each other, who feel safe and secure loving each other. It's nurturing, it's comforting, supportive, fun. You get to literally have fun together, like be best friends. You have the home that you desire. You make the money that you deserve. Whatever you do for a living, you're successful, whether you work for someone else or whether you decide you want to create your own thing, whether it's art or if you want to design something or create a business of some sorts, write books, write music, and be in the relationship with your true love, as well as having wonderful interactions and better relationships with everyone in your reality. So when you consistently choose yourself and love yourself and pour all of that love within yourself, and then you consistently give thanks, you're clear of the other areas of your life, and you're consistently doing whatever inner work you want to do. If you have coaching with me, then obviously I'm going to share with you what I do and what I give my other clients, right? So whatever it is, no matter what, whether you see changes or not, changes are happening without you needing to see it. You have to trust me on this because it's true. I've come on, I've shared so many for years now. I've shared so many success stories of my own and of clients to prove this to you, that it's not woo woo, it's not magical thinking. It's just the way life works. But you have to be committed and consistent. Okay. So detach from the old story. Look at my baby. Oh my God, he's so cute. Detach from the old story. Stay present and aware that you only have the now moment. Stay committed and consistent with seeing yourself and others, including your mirror soul, from unconditional love. Know that it's already done and that everything that needs to happen is happening for the two of you, and everything that needs to happen for your whatever else you want to create in your life, it's happening. It's happening without you seeing it. Have faith and trust that you don't need to see some of the most profound things that could happen. When they're happening within you, they're happening within your mirror soul. You know, you think that you're the only one that sees their car, or you're hearing music, or whatever symbols and synchronicities you're seeing. Your person is also going through the same stuff. They're seeing things, they're thinking about you, they're missing you. They wake up thinking about you, wondering if you're thinking about them. When they eat their lunch or dinner, they probably think about what is she eating? What is he eating? What are they eating? If they see a movie, they probably imagine how much they would if they were watching it with you. You have to trust that you are wanted and desired and loved equally as much, that your person trusts you, feels secure and confident being with you and in a relationship, wants to be near you. Your love makes them feel powerful and strong. Your love makes them want to be a better person. Your love lightens them up. It makes them know what true love is. Okay, that's the energy. That's what you want to stay aware of. So obviously, if you need me, just reach out. I love you so much. Please claim this message below that you've received it, and reach out to me if you need me. Have an amazing Sunday. Bye.
Nothing can come, nothing can come, nothing can come between us.